What's the longest you've ever slept, and why? When I retired, I slept for 12 hours plus every night for 2 weeks. It was as if my body was catching up for every night of lost sleep over the past few decades. 27 hours. I was 17 at the time and came home from a Lenny Kravitz concert. I slept from 4 a.m. Sunday morning until 7 a.m. Monday morning. My mom told me that she came into my room to check if I was still breathing throughout Sunday. Good times. 18 hours because I ate 1 kilogram mango before sleep and with AC on 16 degrees Celsius. I can't remember the length, but it was 100% when I had COVID. I could sleep for days on end when I was down with that sickness. Unless I forgot another one, it would be 14H after a time where I hadn't slept in 36H. As a kid, I went in for a procedure that had to put me under, but for only a few hours. I was 4, and they gave me an adult's dose of anesthesia. Apparently, I woke up 3 days later, and Kaiser avoided a massive lawsuit. 18 hours cause I slightly overdosed on my meds. 16 hours. I was having trouble sleeping. Buddy gave me melatonin. 23 hours. After I got severe sunburn, I could not sleep from the pain the first day. Second day, the itch started. I even stepped in the cold shower to stop the itching. Doctor gave me some pills to stop the itching. Fell asleep finally after excruciating 2 days. 12H, I did a 6H night hike up a mountain with my class, but I'm so fat that I nearly died. 16 hours, semi-coma. Homemade edible. Didn't know what I was doing. Saw a YouTube tutorial. Firecracker, it was called. I made one, didn't bother to gauge how much I cooked. Smeared it on peanut butter, on top of cracker. Hits me like a train about 45-minute iron. Knocks me into outer space. AM blasted. Disappear for 18 or so hours. Get up. Still high AF. Bruh. Eat a bunch of sugar to try and bring me down. Doesn't work. Just crawl back into bed and try not to fall off the edge. I can't say how long I slept, but it was when my mom died. She died close to Christmas, and it was a year that we had an extra day off due to the holiday. I'd called HR, learned that the 3 days bereavement needed to be taken consecutively, and just decided to use PTO for the day after Christmas. The young cat we'd recently adopted, that hid under the bed or behind the couch most of the time, was glued to my side. I probably slept 10 hours. 16 hours when I had COVID and the worst headache of my life. Flew back from a training exercise in Canada, hadn't really slept well in 6 weeks, and didn't feel too good. Anyway, got back to base in Germany on a Friday evening. Went to bed after showering at about 8 p.m., then woke up all rested on what I thought was Saturday morning. It was Sunday morning. I'd slept over 24 hours. Guess jet lag kicked in? Felt sick in college, huge migraine. I threw up a few times and crashed. I slept 21 hours. I woke up to over 50 missed calls. The migraine got worse. Turns out I had meningitis. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'd ever wake up if I didn't have a wife or kids. 18 hours after a long day of travel, I used coffee over 36 plus hours of travel in order to not sleep at all, with the intent of having the most epic sleep once I returned to my bed. Something Xanax. 24 hours, because I'm narcoleptic. 36 hours after a 40-hour-long flight and travel plus jet lag. I can sleep 15 HRS if I don't have responsibilities because I have severe lifelong chronic pain. Longest I've slept without waking up is a full day, just general exhaustion. When I'm about to get my period 1 to 3 days before, I sleep a full night, so 8 to 10 hours, and do a few long naps during the day. It ends up being around 12 to 14 hours total. My normal sleep schedule is 4.5 to 6.5 hours a night. About 14 hours, it was a weed brownie. 24 hours after staying up for probably 30-ish hours straight studying for finals.